Given these SVS first listen, I've brought them out here instead of in the other room. There's a lot more to connect and move around and positions in that room. Also, it's much warmer in that room. My air conditioner is on way back there in the room. I've got a fan going behind me. Not sure if you can hear it or not, but I'm pretty sure if I stop the music and or stop the fans at any point, you definitely hear them. Anyhow, they are towed in, or I would say towed out away from my ear, like just over my shoulders. This is a fairly popular song, play it at a lot of hi-fi demo shows. From this position, basically, I'm just getting a sense of their imaging. The side walls are padded. I've got absorption curtains on both sides. And behind me, it's all curtains. The only thing exposed is the ceiling. I do have carpet on the floor. The desk is in the middle. The speakers are off to the side, so I'm getting diffraction points from there, reflections all over this. Got padding on this corner, but none on this corner. So a lot of various factors. But right off the top, I can say they sound good. They sound decent. Not A-B compared against the towers. I haven't done this. I don't have a switcher to do that. But I like their high end. Their mid-range is okay. The bass is a little weird because it's in the middle of this long room. So I don't really hear a lot of the bass from them right now. They just first played right now, so it's really unfair to judge them on anything because they're not broken in. There's no hours on them at all. I really literally just turned them on in the 2 minutes of this video. So just wanted to come in, say hello, let you know I do have them playing, giving them a listen, getting them a little burned in. I'll probably test them out here and then test them in the other room, set them up with the subwoofers. However, my Rotel has a subwoofer output, but I'm not really sure what it has for crossovers, so I don't know how they're going to pair well with everything else. I'm assuming they'll be fine. I'll use the trim on the subwoofers to get everything dialed in, and then I'll report back. But there's my first sort of video. Just wanted to say hello and share my thoughts while I'm sweating to death out here. And yeah, I'll check in again later. So I just got finished connecting the SVS Ultra Evolution bookshelves with the SB1000 Pro subs. I should actually have one light on the subs and one light on the bookshelves. I'm still working on that. Actually, let's move one of these lights here. Come on, light. Work with me here. I'm trying to impress my friend for the video. Okay, there we go. Okay, so all I've done is connect them. The subs are working. I paired the subs via Bluetooth to my phone. My phone is going to control the application and control the subs. They're at about minus 15 in the volume versus the Rotel. The Rotel has 2 mono outputs for subwoofers. I don't know what their cutoff is. I don't know what the range is. I haven't even looked at that. Nothing in the manual yet. It doesn't say what frequencies it sends. I have no idea. It's just 2 mono, and it's a sum of both channels. So the Ultra Evolution bookshelf stand mounts I've got just kind of outside of where the Arundels are, but the tweeter is almost right in alignment with the Arundel towers, so it's the same exact position height with the tweeters, which is actually really awesome. I will say this right up front, having 2 subs in the room and playing with a little bit of the phasing, they're crossed over now in the subwoofer at about 70. I don't know what the reach is on the speakers, so I'm gonna have to play with subs on, subs off. I'm gonna listen a little bit more. The first thing that stands out is they sound very clean, they're smooth, there's detail, they're articulate. The mid-range and the bass and the bookshelves is obviously missing from from my experience with the towers. So I'm gonna have to focus on the mid-range and then see how they sound from there. But that's just early impressions. They're not broken in. I've had them on for very little time. All I'm saying is the SVS system is up and running. It's a 2.2 demo. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching my naked chest. See you later, guys. Catch you in the next one. Happy Friday. This is different. 2 8s are supposed to equal the volume of a 12-inch woofer. Like, the cone areas are not really that much different. But I have only 2 12s in here instead of 8 8s. And this is very different. Yeah, this is completely something different. If I can dial in the phasing, the low pass filtering to blend with
Can you tell me, please,
these bookshelves like accurately,
where you want to go.
this 2.2 system is gonna absolutely destroy these fucking towers. That's my early impressions. Like, I can't say for sure what's gonna happen, but this is, it's hard to explain, because I mean, I've had this system in here for a while and I've had the towers and dialed everything in, but these subs, there's so much more output. I don't know how, whether it's the amp volume or the level between one or the other, I can't tell, but it is really, really different. I'm gonna have to play with this quite a bit more, because this is really something interesting. I will say there's more bass. I'm not convinced yet that it's as cohesive, like the timing between them. I can't delay the bookshelves, but I can delay these. And the phasing might not. Anyways, I have a lot to do. I'm just excited. It's very interesting. It's different. I wanted to include you in my process, so there you go. That's Cincato doing Smoke and Mirrors. So anyhow, stay tuned. I'll update you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm back again already. I'm just going through all the normals, right? The normal songs, and what I'm noticing in adding the subs in the system, because I figured like 2 8s, 1 12-inch, you know, cone area, yada yada, you know, like all that math and balancing, but there's more impact, there's way more depth, and I did a little bit of parametric EQing and low pass filter cutoff, volume change, phase is out a little bit. I'm doing 35 degrees, just trying to get them to blend correctly from my ears perspective, because I don't have anything to measure them with, and I don't have microphones and all that stuff. I'm just going by ear for now. But even with that, so like even if they're out of phase by a little bit, the impact and the tone and depth that I'm getting from just adding subwoofers, and I did not expect it to be that much of a difference, considering I have that much cone area. something about the depth and impact of the driver and the tech or the amp or something. I'm blown away how easily I can hear the difference. Like, immediately I can hear the difference in the sub versus the tower. 100%. I don't even know that there's going to be a comparison there, a fair comparison. The sub... Well, happy Friday, everyone. Hopefully you're all doing well as can be, as well as expected, as well as you deserve, hopefully. Had a bit of an up and down week. Some good days, some bad days. Recovering from the fact that I had my floor flooded earlier in the week and last week, which really sucked. Floor is still absolutely damaged. I have not heard from my landlord, so I don't know what's going on there. Just living with it, not putting it on my mind, because if I did, I'd be fucking furious. But there's nothing I can do, so I'm doing this. And we know I've got the SVS Ultra Evolution bookshelves, the new ones with the curved face or angled face and the new tweeter cap. Let me zoom in on that. Even further, let me zoom in on that. Bear with me. Oh, look at the lattice structure. Nick and Larry would be so happy. Gary, check it out. I'm just teasing. They're pretty good. I'm missing a little bit going from the tower to the bookshelf. Obviously, there's going to be some kind of change. There is, even though I have a sub in the system. The sub isn't doing mid-range, and that 1 6.5-inch cone can't do the same thing as those 2 8-inch woofers. So that's the first thing. It's not quite as mid-present. It's got great highs, smooth, articulate. It's got pretty good mid-range and fill. The subs are amazing for bass, but aside from that, I need to actually push the bookshelves back into that space, because right now it's a bit unfair comparison. They really need to be in the same spot, but that's complicated because the Arundel towers are 111 pounds each, and I don't feel like breaking a sweat. It's already goddamn hot enough outside through this window, and I don't want to be sweaty. Focus. Can you focus on the rock? Come on, focus. Oh, there we go. There's grass. Well, happy Friday to everybody. I'm glad that I've gotten some attention and some interest in these products. Yes, I'll be honest about my opinion all the way through, but I also want to be really fair about what I'm saying. So I love that you're joining me. I posted a video to YouTube to talk about my impressions. Please follow that link. Come back and check more of this stuff out. Videos for the rest of the night. Videos about song clips, about 2 minutes, 3 minutes now that I know that I can get away with it. And I'll see you in the future. Yes? Cool? Happy weekend? All right. Cheers. Sounds really good. So the female vocal range is a bit higher, so you need to play more male vocal. See if I can get that lower register and see how it compares. Too impossible for me to just judge it based on what I'm hearing. It's only, like I said, not in the same position in the room. Other speakers are not playing. I'm not doing A-B back and forths like I should be. Just enjoying it for now, getting a sense of what they have, what they present like. Tweaking the subs here and there, turning them up, turning them down, trying to get a balance. But you know what? If I was coming up and getting this system from anything previous, and I, like from a TV or radio or portable computer speakers, whatever you want to call it, this is more than enough. 80% of regular music lovers would love this system as is. I mean, it's not cheap. What I have in here is quite a bit. The Rotel preamp is already like $2,500, $2,100. Each of those amps is, you know, in that range. I think it's 22 or 2,400 for the pair. 22? I think it's 22. Can't remember exactly. They're new. It's on the website. Don't quote me. The subs, obviously, Canada, they're almost $1,000 each. Bookshelves, I think they're in the $1,600 range. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. The whole system's not cheap. We'll say that again. But, sorry about the volume there on my voice, but it is really clean, really smooth, very enjoyable. More than enough for 80% of people, to be honest. That's my first impression. Pretty cool stuff. And this one, of course. I don't need to show you guys what it is. What the hell? Anyways. They sound so good like this. Gotta admit. Just as you leave again, will you ever take up where the angels inhabit and we Hey friends, what's going on Sunday? Hopefully everybody's doing well or doing well enough. You know how it is. I've got clouds passing by the window. Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's dark. I'm just here breaking in the speakers. Got some tunes going. Some drum and bass as per usual for me. Tuning in the subs, trying to find the right levels for them. Depending on the volume, I'm finding like when I turn it up, some frequencies are louder. You know, I need to compensate for the nulls and the peaks. So still figuring that out. It's been a fun time. I am comparing them with a bunch of other speakers. So I've got Monolith in here. It's really dark. I've got the Kanto. I've got the other Monolith center channels, which I'm using like vertical monitors. I've been swapping them out, checking them out. I did a lot of that yesterday. My friend Steph was here. She and I were listening to music for most of the night, all night actually, compared a lot of the stuff, did some impressions. I just did a YouTube video for that, should be uploading. Hopefully that stays copyright free. It's been pretty fun. Learning some stuff about how the system pairs. What I need to do to dial the subs in the best they can. A couple of things I noticed, without giving away too much information, is one, the subs move a lot. The cone area and the cabinet's really light, so they do move, which is not great, and you lose output for performance. The bookshelf sensitivity isn't as high as the towers, so I'm finding I have to turn this up louder to get volume out of here. So that's a couple of things. And the rest of it, you're going to have to watch the YouTube video to find out. So anyways, I'll leave some sound clips and song demo stuff eventually. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. Have a happy Sunday and enjoy yourself. Let me know what you're listening to and any other info. And yeah, like that, I'm out. All right. Hans Zimmer never sounded this good. Gotham's Reckoning from Dark Knight Rises with these subwoofers is just it's just something else. I'm really enjoying what the subwoofers are offering. Now they still highlight some of the room nodes and nulls that I have. Some of those are going to be a little bit difficult to resolve. Now I might be able to move the subs around in like an asymmetrical sort of positioning. That might help. Maybe if I put both subs in the middle, side by side, it would fill in and compensate for where the towers are. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with that idea. I like where they are aesthetically, but of course we know that aesthetics is not the same as acoustics. But anyways, I am still enjoying the system, breaking them in, enjoying the sounds while I can, while I still have the time of day to listen, turn the volume up a bit, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Shout out to SVS once again. Arendal still, to me, honestly, still sounds better. The towers provide mid-range presence and depth and articulation in the bass texture that the bookshelves just don't have. The lower registers with a 6.5 woofer is just not enough to compete with a full-size tower. I still like towers and subs, honestly. The towers don't reach down to 20. The subs reach down to 20. What can I say? I prefer it. I wouldn't mind having 2 more subs, honestly. Put them on the other side of the room. See how that goes. Anyways, take it easy. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll talk soon. Yeah, something like this has to be done for the dynamics. You barely even hear it. But you will. Yeah, I find that I have to turn it up a little bit louder. Their sensitivity isn't quite what the Arendals are, which kind of sucks. I like the sensitivity, the dynamic sort of range that comes with that. So these are a little bit different, but I find that when I get them at the right volume and they're blended well with these subs, there's not too much bass at the rated volume. I have to offset them by about 20, and because there's 2 subs, I have to be mindful of that. If there was 1, maybe I can use that for finding where the nulls and everything are, but these are doing pretty good. Yeah, they got it. They're pretty good. The lower mid-range still, I'm not really sure what to make of that. And then the position in the room for the bass. Yeah, they're only bookshelves. But yeah, man. They sound pretty good, I got to admit. Good stuff, SVS. Yes. I don't know what that accent was. Nice. Anyhow, another one. Thanks for watching.